Hello everyone, what's up? My name is Gurs. Welcome to this video right here. Today, I want to show you the best and worst healers for PvP Battlegrounds in TBC. Not arenas I already did. You can check out this video right here. So if you're interested in watching BG classes, stay with me. Today's a very special occasion because I'm a healer main myself, so I'm wearing my special garment as well. So we can really emphasize on how important this tier list is going to be. Okay, so let's head right into it. Alright, the first healer I'm going to talk about is the Disciplined Priest. And if this was an arena tier list, this guy would get into SSSS+++, because this is one of the best healers in the game. It would share the place with Resto Druid, obviously, as we all know it. But this is a Battleground tier list, so I got to subtract some points from there, because the mana pool is just that bad. I can cast Flash Heal, I can cast Greater Heal, I can cast Power Shield, but what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be in no time. You know, I'm basically meant to heal maybe 10 Flash Heals or whatever, and then I'm gonna be forced to use Shadow Fiend, Hymn of Hope, and then with those large cooldowns, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna be I'm gonna be forced to die or step out of combat. My team needs me, but I need to step out of combat and drink. So very, very unfortunate. I need maybe a good Resto Druid to innervate me. That would be very based. But other than that, I think Discipline is super good for dispelling, but so is Shaman. So what does Discipline have to really stand out? Nothing. I have Pain Sub. I have... what do I have? I have nothing. Renew is way too expensive mana-wise to spam it on everybody, so is Power Word Shield. So I have to put the Disciplined Priest. It is useful, okay? It is useful. It's very good. In certain situations, you can pump out a lot of damage. I'm gonna put it in B tier. It sounds stupid because Arena is S tier, but now it's just B tier. Here comes the Holy Paladin. A huge mana pool, huge defensive abilities, which can sadly, or not in my case, it's very luckily be dispelled by Mass Dispel, or the normal Dispel if you're using Bob or whatever. It's a good healer in BGs, I have to say. The mana pool is really saving this one. You have Bob, you have Freedom, you have Sack, can all be dispelled. But it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter. Your mana pool is saving the entire fight. The entire team. Imagine you're clashing together in Warsong Gulch in the beginning of the game. Imagine you're clashing together in Blacksmith in Arathi Basin. The Pally just stands back and heals all the time. Flash of light, flash of light, flash of light. Holy light, holy light, holy light. He's not gonna get anytime soon. That's right, by the way. Thank you very much. I think Holy Pally is much better than Discipline BG-wise. Arena-wise, hell no. But BG-wise, he will keep your team alive. He will keep your team alive. Actually, let me put Discipline in C and this guy in B tier. That's how it is. That's how it is. This is Holy Priest. It's a meme spec for PvP. You're basically meant to die if you play Holy Priest in PvP. So I'm not gonna rate this one. It's a PvE spec. It's a PvE spec. We got 2 healers left. Got the Resto Shaman, and I'm a really big fan of Resto Shaman. I'm actually leveling up a character right now, just for the purpose of playing this one. Mana pool wise, you know, I'm always very, very hyper focused on the mana pool in BGs, but it is true, you have to admit, I think. Mana is key. And what do you have? You have Healing Wave, Lesser Healing Wave. You have, you know, those are your main healing spells. Well, you also got a few totems you can use, but your mana pool, you have Water Shield, you have Mana Spring Totem, and Mana Tide Totem. Super important talents. Super important. You can also dispel your enemies with Purge. You can remove poisons. You can do all sorts of things with the totems. Resistances. If you know, hey, you have 4 mages in the enemy team, you just put down Frost Resistance. What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? They're gonna be having a hard time. Sure, Shaman is lacking defensives. I mean, especially if you're playing as a Draenei, for example, as Alliance player, you're pretty cooked if you're playing a Draenei. I would always advise to play an Orc for the 15% stun reduction from Hardiness. or a Tauren for the stump. Very simple. But in general, Shaman is super good mana pool, super good, well, team buffs and everything. You have Wind Fury, you have many little goodies to help your team survive and do more damage as well. So BG wise, I think Shaman is gonna be S tier. It's just so good. No other healer is buffing up the entire team this much. Like, because of this healer, a random red Paladin or Enhancer Shaman can basically one-shot somebody. Like, red plus Wind Fury, it's over. It's over. Maybe Arms Warrior plus Wind Fury, it's over for the enemies. So this is a must-have. A must-have. There's no going around this. And this is why it deserves S tier by a long shot. One Resto Shaman is a must. And now we come to the Resto Druids. Druid's mana pool is not as high as you would expect them to have, but it's still pretty good if you are putting little hots on your teammates all the time. Like Rejuvenation, or maybe, I don't know, just, fuck, I forgot the name. What was it again? Life Bloom. Maybe one Life Bloom on this one on this player, you know? It's very simple. It's very simple. So you don't yourself too quickly. Don't drain too quickly. But if you have managed to drain all of your mana for some reason, you can always innervate yourself, step back so you don't get despelled, and come back 5 or 10 seconds later. So there's no reason to go as a Resto Druid. It's super good, super effective. You always have Tranquility. If you want, if you're in a safe position and your team is dropping hard, you just Tranquility and boom, they're back at 100%. You have many goodies as well. If you're being the focus, you just go bare and let your teammates take care of this enemy that's tunneling you right now. There's basically no reason that you can die as a Druid, you know? And even if something is happening, if your team is completely mentally, you can always play the flag carry. Why not? Why not? You can be a flag carry. I would advise you to be fairer with some tank talent points there as well. But other than that, I think Resto Druid together with Resto Shaman are the best healers that you can have in the BG. You will keep your team alive. You have Cyclone, you have Roots, you have a buff, you know, very simple, a buff. You have Stealth, you have Bear Form, you have Travel Form, you have everything. Everything a healer should have. This is why it becomes an S tier healer as well. That's it. Tell me what you think of this very small but very good, I think, tier list. If I look at this right now, I think this is completely right. Priest is kind of, you know. Holy Pally is okay. And the other two are 100% greater than the others. Like, they're so good. Tell me what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. And don't go to the island, okay? Have a good one.